Kia ora and greetings from the Anglican Missions Office in Wellington. I'm Michael Hartfield, and I'm sorry that I'll be missing most of your synod. If it is still happening, I hope to come down to Dunedin sort of late on Saturday and to join you in the evening, which I'm really looking forward to. But everything's up in the air, as we know at the moment, with COVID, so we're all being very flexible. I just want to touch over the next 5 minutes just on three things, please. Firstly is a new 5-year strategy. Secondly, just a few priorities for the year ahead. And thirdly, how you can help us and how we can help you. But before I do that, I just want to say a massive thank you again for your continued generosity from the Dunedin Diocese. And I know that in spite of the difficult financial situation that many parishes and families are currently facing, brought on by the uncertainty of loss of work and income, tikanga giving from your diocese has remained remarkably consistent, and it's in fact up on the same time last year. So just thank you so much for that. I also want to acknowledge and thank the taonga of your diocese, which is Dot Muir, and what an extraordinary, energetic and boundlessly generous person that she is to us, and for the support that she has given for missions over the past year. So the first thing was a new strategy. Late last year, our board developed a new 5-year strategy called Te Ara Hau, which translates as a fresh wind, a new breath. And it gives us a clear strategic focus for the next 5 years ahead. It's future focused, and it provides a new sort of quite a concise framework and an understanding for what we do, who we do it with, and why. And there are three distinct strands in the strategy, and the first is mission action. And mission action refers to and describes who we do mission with, what we do, and how we fund it, where we fund it. So that's kind of includes the geographical area. The second theme is mission together, and that provides a framework around who we do mission with. So that's our partnerships and partners. And the third is mission profile, and that ensures that we tell mission stories well. And the impact, for example, of the current appeal that we have in Polynesia for COVID-19 and the lives that are being changed right now demonstrates that we have some really good stories to tell. So we have a new strategy, Te Ara Hau. It's based on three interwoven strands: mission action, mission together, and mission profile. So all that we'll be doing over the next 5 years will be encased within this new framework. So that was the first thing I wanted to touch on. The second was a couple of the key priorities that we have lying ahead of us. And the first of those is growing our partnerships with like-minded agencies, with churches, because unless we're better joined up and working with others, we simply can't survive. And I think COVID has shown us that very strongly. We don't want to just survive COVID, we actually want to thrive in the post-COVID environment. And I want to use a really good example of being joined up and the importance of partnerships. 2 months ago, we were approached by the Diocese of Wellington to see if we'd like to enter into a partnership with them around a number of post-COVID projects in 4 countries. One was in Fiji and Tonga, the other in Kolkata in India, the third in Gaza, and the fourth in Mozambique. The project in Fiji has been going particularly well, and it's a very simple project. It's providing family packs and gardening packs for families in need. Fiji, as you know, has been 35% of the Fijian economy is based on tourism, which is completely dried up. The impact of COVID is having a devastating impact on the economy there. Unemployment is currently around 40%. And so people have left the cities, they've left tourist areas and have returned to their home communities and are now eking out an existence. And so this project is supporting 23 parishes in Fiji and Tonga with garden equipment, with garden tools, with seedlings, to help people get back on their feet. But the thing I wanted to touch on, and this was something that I spoke at this Synod in Dunedin last year, was around Sarah Carers, which is a project that Anglican Missions has supported now for the last 20 years. It's based in Suva. This is a voluntary agency where women go out into small informal squatter settlements often, places where poverty is high, where the status of legal occupation is very difficult, where there are a lot of particularly vulnerable people, and these areas are really under the hammer at the moment. So I met with one of the Sarah carers and said, what is one thing that might really help you during this time? And she said it would be a monthly phone card. And she said, at the moment, people can call me and say what they need, but often I can't call them back because I can't afford a monthly phone card. So somebody up here has offered $25 a month to support a Sarah carer as she goes out into these difficult, vulnerable, poverty-stricken areas on the outskirts of many of the major cities, and so that she can do what she does best, which is sharing the gospel, sharing the good news, but also looking after people's needs and putting them in touch with agencies that can help. So I think that's an example of a new partnership that we have. The second priority for us in the next year going forward is to make sure that we're really efficient and can provide good and real value for money. So with all of our projects now, we're doing an acquittal, an end of project evaluation monitoring report, which anybody can see. And through those we can demonstrate that because we've got such strong partners on the ground, like the church in Polynesia, that we can provide an efficient and value service. The third priority for us is to engage better with young people. I would love to get out into some of the Anglican schools just to talk with them around how they might be able to support Anglican missions and how we can support them. So that's going to be a priority for me. The fourth priority for us is telling our stories well. We've got a new person on staff here, Stephanie Fry, and she's come to us on a short-term basis to look at some of our development projects, and she's just amazed at some of the stories that we have. They're really exciting. Lives are being changed because of the funds which dioceses like yours are providing, because of your generosity. So we've been working with our partners in Church Missionary Society. We've been working very closely with their communications team and with their National Director, Rosie Fife, to see how we can jointly share stories around mission. And finally, we're committed to trying to ensure that Anglican Missions is the agency of choice for Anglicans in this part of the world. So those are our 5 priorities at the moment for me. 1, developing and growing partnerships. 2, demonstrating good value for money. 3, engaging better and more effectively with young people. 4, telling our stories well and in new and different ways. And 5, ensuring that we are the agency of choice for Anglicans in this part of the world. So finally, a heartfelt thanks for the ongoing support you provide. Andrew's going to show a graph in a minute, which just shows how giving has consistently kept up from your diocese, and we're extremely grateful for that, and for all the parishes and individuals who quietly and often behind the scenes are doing fundraising efforts, making and selling cheese rolls, raising funds for water tanks. Thank you. Thank you on our behalf and also on behalf of the people that your funds are going to support. So please let us know how we can better support your mission endeavours. If your church has a mission event or a dinner or a sausage sizzle or something, please use us to help publicise it. We have a fortnightly emailed bulletin of mission information, which goes out to about 500 people. We have a website, we have a Facebook page, we have a new Instagram account, which is getting new followers each day. So use those social media platforms through us to help promote mission in your diocese. Please do keep in touch. Hopefully I'll see some of you in September at the Synod. If not, I'll be down another time, but don't be strangers, and if any of you are up here, please do call into our office in Mulgrave Street. In the meantime, thank you, Andrew, very much for the opportunity of being able to sneak a little comment into your Synod. May God bless you all, may your Synod go well, and thank you for the opportunity to contribute today. God bless.